Do you understand how water polo tournaments work? Do you know what the sport of water polo is? My name is Tanis Coralee Leonhardi. This is my YouTube channel. My name is Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, and this is my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonhardi, as of filming this Sunday for February 2024. And I'm going to provide my take on the Kazakhstan-Brazil water polo match. Final score of 16-15 from Sunday for February 2024. Yes, today. Is the women's water polo match at the 2024 World Aquatics Championships in Doha, Qatar. It was round one of the preliminary phase of the women's water polo tournament. Final score of 16 for Kazakhstan and 15 for Brazil on Sunday for February 2024. As it was a preliminary round match, neither team was eliminated. So they both go on to compete. I provide my take/perspective on the match and contextualize it in terms of how water polo tournaments work. So what does this match actually mean? And this match being the only one in its round of competition where the final score was a 1 or less point differential. I said, yes, they spectacular ladies, each and every one of them. I used to play water polo. I did for my summer league team and for my high school as well. And the pinnacle of my career was as a senior. Our team placed second at the Washington State High School Championships in water polo. Ladies, women's, girls. And as part of it, we actually did, not as necessarily the state championships tournament, which was a tournament. We did a different tournament. There were tournaments, there are games, there are matches, you know, that kind of thing, however you want to call it. Water polo was one of those where it could be called a game or a match. And so essentially how this tournament works. There's preliminary round, which is all of the teams get to compete, no matter one's level. Like if you qualify for the tournament, you get to compete in the preliminaries rounds. And essentially there's a bunch of different groups, and the groups compete against each other. So let's say there's 4 teams in Group A, 4 teams in Group B, 4 teams in Group C, 4 teams in Group D. Then essentially one from each of these competes with one from each of the other groups. And then and the groups are kind of like similar, possibly, in proficiency, depends on how the tournament's put together. And then based on the results of Group A playing Group B, Group A playing Group C, Group A playing Group D, the results of all of that go into the lineup for the elimination round. So they take, however they're organizing that elimination round. It's supposed to be like teams compete kind of thing. That way each team that advances has like confidence going into the next match, so it doesn't become a rigged system. So then, based on those preliminary round results, they go, okay, here's our lineup for the eliminations. And then the elimination rounds, instead of playing a bunch of teams, or like every team playing a bunch of teams, it becomes a match. Whoever loses is out. Like a sudden death kind of thing. If you lose, your team's out. So this was preliminary round in the first round. So then they go on to compete again. So it's not over for them. And I chose this match, one, because I get to do something with this contextualization I don't get to do when it's an individual performer. Right? When I choose an individual performer, it means I like the person. I'm making a video on them with the individualized result, right? That means there's a bunch of people that I might not like in swimming, that I might not include in a video because I don't like them. It doesn't mean that I don't like somebody just because they don't have a video. I don't have a whole lot of these athletic performance contextualizations, much less at the individual level. What is that, like 40? You know, kind of thing. Maybe 60 to 70. I've been churning them out lately. Point being, here we go. I like both teams. I can't do that for an individual, right? I like the person. The person gets their own video. This is one of those ones where I could choose. I've done the Montenegro-Hungary match, and I was Team Hungary, right? This one, I like both teams. And it was a close match. No other match in the entire preliminary round of competition can say it was as close as this, per objective final score results. Go Kazakhstan and go Brazil. You know? So I'm proud of these ladies. If you're watching, you make me proud. Yes. Close games are the pinnacle of the sport. It means not only did the people get it right, however the tournament was put together, right? They got this pairing right, but not only that, both teams showed up in full force and was like, we're not getting up. Right? They fought to the finish per final score, whichever way it went for each of the teams. Kind of thing. And there was a lot of scoring. So like 16 points by one team and 15 by the other. That's a lot, right? So they were like out for it. You know, kind of like, I got the ball, I'm dribbling my ball. It's actually, fun water polo tidbit if you aren't familiar with water polo. It's like rugby in the water. That's how I describe it anyway. I have competition experience both in rugby and water polo. It's like rugby in the water. Not in that order though. It was water polo then rugby. It's like rugby in the water, only you have to tread water. So it's even harder than rugby in that one sense. It is a contact sport and there's a ball. And I don't have a water polo ball. The water polo ball, it's like if a person has a water polo ball, they're like swim like this. And it's really cool because it's like head out of water. So it's head high freestyle. And fun fact about me, my head high freestyle was faster in a 25 and a 50 than my head down freestyle. It's like, I actually debated on swimming like that in some of my sprints. I was like, I've done it in a sergeant stroke. Should I do head high freestyle? And I actually it was like 1 or 2 seconds faster in a 50 too than head down freestyle. It's like, I don't swim like those Olympians in the pool swimming. I swim like a water polo player because I am a water polo player. But the ball is actually called dribbling, same as soccer. Okay. So that is a fun, clearly. I'm excited about this result and enjoying contextualizing it. So that was my take. And I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi. It's my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonhardi, and it's my take on the Kazakhstan-Brazil water polo match, 16-15 Sunday for February 2024.